Hello, and welcome to the weekly energy update for the week of August 24th, 2025. I'm Renee Spears, a spirit guide channeler and spiritual mentor, and I'm coming to you from a picture-perfect summer morning in beautiful Bozeman, Montana. Every Sunday, I share the energy for the week ahead, and I also infuse the show with some positive vibes, so you get a little positive energy boost just for listening. So let's pause for a second and then just check in with where we are. Virgo season just started, and we had that super powerful new moon on Saturday. And the astrology this year has been wild, taking us into totally new territory we've never experienced before. We made it through that intense Mercury retrograde this summer, and now here we are heading into eclipse season. And can you believe it? This is the last week of summer. Yeah, technically fall doesn't start for another month, but to me, Labor Day always feels like the end of summer. And this week is the calm before the eclipse storm. Tomorrow, Monday the 25th, Venus moves into Leo, reminding us that we're allowed to have fun. Like, remember fun? After weeks of rethinking everything in our lives and all the shadow work we've done, Venus in Leo reawakens our joy. Virgo season is all about getting organized and making lists and getting shit done. And Venus moving into Leo brings the fun to this. This is whistle while you work energy. It makes even boring, mundane work feel fun and effortless. And it's our reminder that we don't have to be serious all the time. Yes, there is a lot happening in the world that is heavy and serious, but we're also here to enjoy being alive and being human. Venus in Leo is all about celebrating life, remembering joy, and leaning into passion. We're talking about bold love and romantic gestures. This is standing outside the window with a boombox energy. It's flirty, it's fun, and it also amps up our creativity. We'll want to make art just for art's sake. Leo energy doesn't hold back. It's fiery, it's passionate, and it's a little dramatic, maybe sometimes messy, but always alive. This isn't a sit back and go with the flow vibe. It's more like go for what you want and do it with your whole goddamn heart. And talk about perfect timing for this energy right as we're coming into the long Labor Day weekend. So this last week of summer, spend time with the people you love. Celebrate life a little more than usual. And enjoy this moment before things shift again with the blood moon lunar eclipse next week. Also this week on Thursday the 28th is a rare and auspicious alignment. Uranus, the planet of change, forms a sextile, which is a very harmonious alignment, to Neptune, the planet of imagination, intuition, and spirituality. So aspects between outer planets like Uranus and Neptune are always important, and they mark generational milestones, and they influence the collective as a whole. So this is when things are set into motion, when the rules of the game begin to change. The world looked one particular way in the 1950s with Pluto in Leo and Neptune in Libra, and it looked totally different in the 1980s with the outer planets gathering in Capricorn. And now in 2025, everything is shifting again. Pluto is now in Aquarius, Neptune in Aries, Uranus in Gemini. This is a totally different energy. But it's the aspects between these planets that start activating this energy. Neptune moved into Aries in March, Uranus entered Gemini in July, but we begin to see the effects of these shifts when the planets start to meet up and make contact like they do this week. This is when we begin to see, like concretely, how this new energy will play out. And there's a lot to be excited about with Uranus sextile Neptune. You know the classic scene in rom-coms where the bride tosses the bouquet? Like everyone's full of excitement and anticipation, just hoping they're going to catch the bouquet and will be the next one to have something wonderful happen to them. That's exactly what Uranus sextile energy feels like, as if the universe is tossing you a cosmic bouquet and bringing something wonderful to you. It just feels like the universe is on our side. Everything is possible and things will mysteriously start falling into place. We feel like we're at the right place at the right time. There's a mix of a little bit of magic, thank you Neptune, with a little bit of the unexpected, thank you Uranus. And the good news is this is not one of those hello, goodbye transits that flashes by and then it's gone. It's going to be active for the next couple of years. And it brings some new hope for the future. This energy is about what's next, not what's been. and everything will be completely new and different. Remember, the bouquet is on its way to you. The universe has literally aligned to bring you something that is 100% for you. And this transit is happening just as we enter eclipse season, which is all about fated events and aligning us with our destiny. I mean, the timing couldn't be any better. Uranus sextile Neptune feels like we're getting a global spiritual software update where everything feels possible. Yes, it means changing how we do things, but everything is within our reach. So this week, let's remember that life isn't just about the heavy, the hard, or the serious. It's also about joy, love, and those moments of magic that sneak up and surprise us. Venus in Leo is here to help us feel alive again, to bring play and fun back. And with Uranus and Neptune teaming up, it's like the universe is throwing us the bouquet and something new and wonderful is on its way to us. So let's enjoy this energy while we can. I'm spending the day getting some projects done around the house and getting ready for fall. And speaking of fall, the Fall Women's Wisdom Circle is starting soon. Can you believe it? It's the last one of the year. And this circle is all about finding inner peace. We'll be using The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer as our guide. If you haven't read it yet, it's one of those life-changing books for everyone that's on a spiritual path. But this isn't just a book club. We also go deep with some guided meditations and exercises, and then sharing wisdom with each other about how to quiet that nonstop chatter in our minds. The circle runs through December, which makes it the perfect way to close out the year and then start the new one grounded in peace. Early bird registration is only $300 and is open now, and it lasts until the 1st. I will put a link to register in the show notes, or you can always go to my website, Abundology.com. And if you haven't done a wisdom circle before, this is the perfect one to start with. So as always, thank you for listening and passing the podcast on to a friend. Make a plan to enjoy this week. Lighten up and have some fun. And have a great week, everyone, and I will talk to you again next week.